I'm trying to platinum as many games in 2025 as I possibly can, and you have picked for me Assassin's Creed Shadows was released just last month and was developed by the one and only Ubisoft. With 55 trophies to collect, I had my work cut out, especially with the most difficult trophy in the game, a rare occurrence. We jump straight into the story and meet one of two protagonists we'll be playing in this game. Yasuke, who has travelled to Japan with two Portuguese priests to strike a deal with Lord Nobunaga to allow Christian followers to pass throughout Japan. He agrees, but only if Yasuke stayed with the Lord to become one of his samurai. Fast forwarding a few months, Lord Nobunaga and his armies invade the Iga province to take out all the shinobi, thrusting us straight into the action and getting me my first trophy of the game. Oh, he is shredding. Woo! Oh, first trophy, Adept Samurai. Perform your first finisher as Yasuke. Wow. He feels powerful. We are finally introduced to our next playable character, Naoe, who is one of the shinobis in the Iga province. Her combat style is based a lot more on stealth and speed, which is showcased for my next trophy. Yes, beautiful. Ah, Adept Shinobi. Perform your first assassination. Lovely. Naoe's father tasks her to locate a hidden box that needs protection from the invaders, but only to be coshed by samurai and the box taken. But luckily for Naoe, her father is there to get her to safety. With Naoe's dad also injured, his ally Tomiko takes them both in, but Naoe quickly awakens and rushes off to locate the box she had promised to protect. As we infiltrate the castle that the box is being held at, we earn another trophy. Oh, unseen. Perform 5 sachets in a row without being noticed or entering combat. Oh, beautiful. That must be the easiest silver I've ever got. Naoe escapes the area with the box, but only to be accosted by two masked figures, who is quickly taken on by Naoe's injured father. But this is when we are introduced to the main enemies of the game, the Shinbakufu. Knowing that they are in danger, Naoe's dad rushes at him to attack, but only to be stopped in his tracks and killed. Prologue. Complete the prologue. Wait. That was a nice prologue. A real nice prologue. After these events, Naoe wakes up in a home that is owned by an old man named Sorin and a young boy called Junjiro. We watch Naoe recover over the next few months and is finally back to fighting form. We leave our new friends behind and head towards her father's ally, Tomiko, where she offers her place up as her new assassin's hideout. Sorin and Junjiro turn up much to Naoe's surprise, where she offers for them both to stay. Junjiro bites her hand off to stay, but Sorin heads off on a pilgrimage before his old age prevents him from doing so. As they settle in, Naoe continues her chat with Tomiko and tells her that she will hunt down the Shinbakufu to avenge her father and of course retrieve the stolen box. But before we do such a thing, we had a few trophies to unlock. One for unlocking the hideout, another for gathering information using a scout, one for meeting my first ally Yaya, another for swinging from one hook to another. Yeah, hook, line and swinger. Nice. Stay airborne by swinging from one grappling hook point to another. At this point, I was just shitting trophies, as another one is popped for completing my first coffin, and one more for finding a treasure behind the waterfall near our hideout. Ah, made you look. Look for a treasure behind the waterfall in the hideout. After finding the location of our first target, Wada, Naoe and her allies storm the castle that he's hiding in, but not before my confidence was starting to get the better of me. Oh shit! Get a little too cocky there, I think. A little too confident. Yes. Wade defiantly refuses to tell us any information on the location of the red box, so Naue finishes him off without any hesitation, meaning we were now onto our next target, the Unruh, but not before getting another trophy for adopting a pet. Everybody benefits. Adopt a pet. As I learn about tea ceremonies, that gets me invited to a party that we hear our next target will be attending. I am killed during a cutscene. What? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I just... As I mess up my tea drinking ritual, much to the dissatisfaction to our host, we figure out which guest is the target and, of course, assassinate them.
I'll send you to your father.
Yes. Ooh. Of course, the target doesn't have the box either, so Naue comes to terms that the box will be won on the horseback. We head back to Tomiko where a letter has been intercepted that was addressed to Naue from an ally of Lord Nobunaga, Michishide, who asked us to go meet him for a chat. But on our way to meet him, I had some trophies to get, and I wanted to start towards getting the rare occurrence trophy for drawing the rarest animals in the land. Yes, first legendary one done. Beautiful. Look, what made these bastards so hard to find is that they would only spawn in certain seasons, but it takes a 3-hour cycle for each season to change, and they didn't always spawn straight away. After getting 3 of them, I just needed to wait for winter and spring to come by to get the remaining 2. But we did end up getting trophies for adding one of the drawings to our hideout. There it is, Chase the Morning. Add a Sumii to the hideout. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I apologise if it's not. Another for officially recruiting Yaya to our creed. One for using shinobi bells to distract the same enemy 3 times. Yes, just your shadow. Distract the same enemy 3 times with shinobi bells. And one more for performing a leap of faith from my grappling hook. Acrobatics, nice, I did it. Perform a leap of faith from a grappling hook swing. Beautiful. Didn't even mean to do it. We have finally arrived to meet Michishide, who tells us that the masked man on horseback that took the red box is the one and only Lord Nobunaga. Naue heads to his castle to finally get her revenge.
If I die, our country will fall. Mitsuhide cannot rule it.
Where is the box?
This is so sick. After a long fight, Yasuke comes to rescue his master, but only to stop short of killing Naue after seeing her hidden blade.
The blade. It is you. Kill her. Now. I cannot.
After accusing Nobunaga of stealing the red box, he quickly denies it and explains that Michishide has tricked us and that he is helping the Shinbakufu. Nobunaga decides that his failure has weakened him and he can no longer live, deciding to end his own life with the help of Yasuke. Naue heads back to the hideout where Tomiko tells her that Junjiro has ran off, leading to Naue to find him hiding at a nearby castle. We are soon attacked by Michishide soldiers, but Yasuke is here to rescue us. Yasuke's badass, bro. He is badass.
Save us!
Woo! Mate, what a massive difference Yasuke makes, man. Yasuke's got that dog in him, bro. After Yasuke destroys the soldiers, he finally gets to chat to Naue, who threatens to kill him, but not before Junjiro stops her, telling her that the first member of the Shinbakufu we took out right at the beginning of the game to get the red box back was actually his father. Due to this, Naue decides not to harm Yasuke and instead join her in her mission to take out the Shinbakufu. A new league rises. Complete Act 1 of the main story. We start Act 2 where we now must find the remaining members of the Shinbakufu, starting with the Fall. Before his life comes to a premature end, we had some trophies to achieve like escaping an enemy by hiding underwater with my reed, another for meeting a new ally called Ginojo, one for completing my first kata, Yasuke. Good form. Complete your first kata. I attempted to get this trophy next, but it somehow didn't assassinate him, but we did end up getting another trophy instead, so it wasn't all bad news. What? Should have got the trophy for that, what the hell? Maybe because he didn't die. Mortal reminder. Complete an objective board. Ah, well that's the trophy there I guess. Naoe and Yasuke finally encounter the Fall, who is Michishide's son-in-law, but my god did this guy make me feel underleveled. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh god, this is horrible. One more hit and he's mine. Yes, get out of here. Get my face! With no further information on Naoe's missing box from the Fall, Yasuke turns into his own Fall by doing a leap of faith and getting my next trophy. Yes, leap of fail. Perform a leap of faith as Yasuke. For the first time in the game, we finally get some backstory to Yasuke's training into becoming a samurai, where he finally beats his master in a duel after a fantastic cutscene. Moving on from the backstory, we finally find our next target, the Noble, who takes me out with such speed, it had me speechless.
One last kill for the Shinbakufu.
I don't know if I've got a chance. I don't know if I can do this. Jesus. I quickly realised that I needed to leave and come back more leveled up. So I continue with Naoe's backstory where we are introduced to a famous Tarantino character, Hattori Hanzo, who will be playing a bigger role throughout the game. We also continued to pop trophies, but this was no ordinary trophy that we popped. It was rare occurrence. Yes. Yes! Come on, this should be it. It's just so beautiful. I'm about to get the trophy. I could cry. There it is, a rare occurrence. Complete all legendary Sumi. Yes. That's a big trophy out of the way. That is a big trophy. After buzzing off my tits at getting rare occurrence quicker than most, I get another for upgrading an ally fully and another for sheathing my katana after an enemy dies of bleed. Ah, final hearing. Sheathe your weapon immediately after an enemy dies from bleed. Beautiful. I level all the way up to level 40 and decide I now have the strength of 1,000 balls and can take this bastard on again. Alright. A lot better this time, and honestly I wasn't even trying to like protect myself, so if I try a little harder, I think I'll be able to do it. Come on! Yes! Yes! Sadly, after all that, the Noble had no useful information to provide us, so now we're heads on to our next target, the Naginata. After he tries to attack a legendary fighter named Shote, we go to visit him to see if he can help us track the target down. He agrees to help, but only if we get his daughter to join too, which gets me my next trophy. Ah, trophy, the sharpshooter. Meet Kachashumi. We track the target back to his castle with our newfound allies and infiltrate the castle, taking him out once and for all, but with no new information on the stolen box. Assassinated in one go, main target. We love to see it. As we go further into the story, we pop another trophy for visiting every province in the game. Yeah, Pathfinder. Visit every province on the map. Naoe comes across Hanzo again, who tells her to visit a hidden coffin that will give her more information on her deceased mother, but also getting the first assassin's robes in an AC game in years. Yo, here it is. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I am so gassed right now. A proper assassin's costume for the first time in Assassin's Creed in years.
This must have belonged to someone in the Kakushibaiki.
Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is so nice. We carry on through the game, getting some more trophies for finding a legendary piece of gear for each type. Another for deflecting a projectile. Yes, Master Samurai parry and incoming projectile. And one more for finding and completing all 22 Kujikiris in the game. Should get me another trophy.
My heart is brave. It beats with valor. I am a Fujibayashi.
Come on, give me my trophy. Yes, Zen Master, complete all Kujikiri. Naoe and Yasuke come across the potential start of a war due to someone playing both sides. We assume it must be one of the Shinbakufu spreading such lies, leading Yasuke to find that it was Joken the monk the whole time, who was quickly dispatched off by Naoe.
Another target taken care of.
One down! A little bald pussy! It was now time to earn this trophy here for defeating the last enemy in the tournament, but my god, I was getting smashed up. Let's do it! Right, what's next?
You're quick, but not quick enough.
I'm lost for words. I was not expecting it.
That's me.
Right, let's go. I've got this feeling. It's not blocking. It's not blocking it. Yes! After dispatching that bastard, we take out the rest with ease, all the way until we come across the last enemy. He was strong, but what made him so difficult was the fact he could keep healing over and over again, meaning I had to attack him when he attempted to heal, which is a lot harder than it sounds due to the randomness of his healing patterns. Oh! And he chucked it at me! Oh my god. Oh! No, he can't do it again! No. Finally got him. Thank God for that. Yes, test your might. Defeat the final enemy in the tournament. Thank God, man. That was a pain. An absolute pain. It was now time to get the rest of the trophies to find the remaining allies, which were Oniyuri, Ibuki, and Yagoro. The eager assassin, meet Yagoro. Before I carry on with the story though, I popped the remaining combat trophies for doing a finisher after using Last Stand. Yes, unstoppable! Use Samurai Stand before performing a finisher on an enemy. And another for performing another further finisher while the enemy is poisoned and dazed. Yes! Overdesign 2. Perform a finisher on any enemy that is both poisoned and dazed. Beautiful. Naoe and Yasuke's investigations take us to meet with Lady Uchi, who is Nobunaga's brother. In previous flashbacks, you get the vibe that Yasuke and Uchi have feelings for each other, and that becomes apparent in this cutscene. But this game just loves to whip out the twists and turns.
And enough.
Hey.
No freaking way.
Knew it.
can't be her. She explains that she went to the Shinbakufu for help to feed her people, leaving her in their debt, but I now had to decide what to do with her. This is a tough one. I kind of feel like I'm doing a now way playthrough in a sense, so I feel like I should go for the now way option. It's all gone nuts up in here, man. All gone nuts. Uchi's little buddy survives the attack, with Naoe deciding to let her live to a much thankful Yasuke. It was now onto my final two members of the Shinbakufu, starting off with the Ox, who was leading a militia, but Naoe does what Naoe does best and takes him out with ease. Due to him not being able to tell us any further information on the box or the leader, Naoe becomes visually frustrated with Yasuke taking him out. Ooh, he out for the count. With just one member left, I finally had enough skill points to fully upgrade Naoe's Shinobi skill tree, getting me this next trophy. There it is, Art of Ninjutsu. Master the way of the Shinobi. Beautiful. Naoe tracks down the fox and ends his life, giving me the trophy for completing Act 2. An oath fulfilled. Complete Act 2 of the main story. And another for upgrading all my tools. Oh, in case of trouble. Fully upgrade your tools and ammunition. Oh, so I don't even have to upgrade the rest of them. Oh, beautiful. Carrying on into the final act, we come across Hideyoshi, a leader still loyal to Lord Nobunaga, who has an army to finally take on Mitsushide. Naoe and Yasuke agree to join him in a fight. We locate him hiding away in his castle, but quickly runs off like the two-faced pussy he is, leading to Yasuke to chase him down on horseback. There he is, the two-faced bastard.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Get my face! Okay, hardly touched me. With Mitsushide finally down, he tells of an old shogun who was the leader of the Shinbakufu, trying to reclaim leadership of the land after it got taken away by Lord Nobunaga, leading to Naoe taking his life. We head off to find the old shogun, already waiting for us with his famous mask and the stolen red box. He agrees to give us the red box without any hassle, but offers to give Naoe information on her mother and Yasuke on the Portuguese Templars that have wronged him in the past for his life. They reluctantly agree to these terms, getting me my next story-related trophy. Death Blossom. Defeat all Shinbakufu. All we now had to do was finish Naoe and Yasuke's storylines, but before we do, I complete Yasuke's samurai skill tree, popping me another trophy. Art of Kenjutsu. Master the way of the samurai. Naoe locates a secret assassin's hideout based on the information given to her from the old shogun, only to find Hanzo waiting for her, dropping this absolute bombshell on Naoe.
This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location out of resentment. You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go with you, you will help me find her?
Or die looking.
Yasuke heads off to locate the famous Templar Duarte de Mello, who we take out with ease, revealing important information on Yasuke's past.
How does it feel? Shut your damned mouth! You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just
Yasuke meets up with one of the former Portuguese priests who he arrived in Japan with to ask about the Templar Order, giving us a real nice Easter egg all the way back from the Ezio games, and his famous feud with the Borgias. Yasuke locates Nunokaro, giving him his opportunity to get revenge for killing his mother in cold blood.
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please. We saw nothing. We saw nothing.
Bruh. What pussy.
Please.
We take him out and tell him that we will hunt down the Templars, much to Karo's amusement. He tries one more time to get us, but Yasuke is just too quick.
Goodbye, Diogo.
Ooh.
My name is Yasuke.
Now back at the hideout, Junjiro creates us a banner with the Assassin's emblem, giving us a trophy for completing Act 3. Proper Assassin's Bureau now.
My promise.
Fall of the Bakufu. My bad. Complete Act 3 of the main story. Now he receives a final note from Hanzo telling us that he's received information on her mother, who he believes is still alive, leading us to get our final story related trophy.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people.
Epilogue trophy. Complete the epilogue. With just one more trophy to go, our time with Naoe and Yasuke was coming to an end. Alright, here we go.
Now I've seen the top of the world.
Happy place. Reach the highest point on the map. Platinum trophy. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Come on! It's a beautiful game. It really is a beautiful game. By the end of it, I felt done with the world, but I do also feel really sad to be leaving it as well. And that's probably the first time I felt like that about an Assassin's Creed game in a long time. So, very impressed, very happy with the game. If you love Platinum Trophy videos and enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my other Assassin's Creed videos below.